In this lesson, we will look at the graphical representation of a quadratic polynomial. If you recall, quadratic polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 2. So let's consider a quadratic polynomial p of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 3. So as you observe, the highest power of x in this polynomial is 2. So the degree of this polynomial is 2. And a polynomial with degree 2 is also called a quadratic polynomial. So let's compute the p of x for various values of x. So let's begin with 0. When you substitute x with 0, we have 0 square is 0, minus 4 of 0 is 0, plus 3. So the p of x is 3. Similarly, when x is 1, you have 1 minus 4 times 1 plus 3. Here if you observe, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. And when x is 2, you will get minus 1, and I leave this for your calculation, so you can do this as an exercise. Let's take a look at when x is 3. When x is 3, 3 square is 9, 9 minus 4 times 3 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is 12, minus 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. So now let us plot this points on a graph. So when x is 0, we have p of x as 3. So when x is 0, the p of x is 3. So the point is over here. Similarly, when x is 1, we have 0. So the point is over here. When x is 2, we have minus 1. So the point is over here. When x is 3, again the point is 0. And when x is 4, the point is 3. So if you connect these points, you will have a graph which looks like a U. So this graph is also called a parabola. In the case of a linear polynomial, we had a straight line, whereas in the case of a quadratic polynomial, we have a curve, which is called a parabola. And as you observe this parabola, it intersects the x-axis at 2 points, at 1, 0 and 3, 0. So these 2 points are the zeros of this polynomial. So basically the zeros are 1 and 3, because when x is 1 or 3, p of x is 0. So the value of the polynomial becomes 0. So this polynomial has 2 zeros or 2 roots, and they are 1 and 3 respectively. Now let's look at the graphs of a quadratic polynomial for different cases. As we have seen, the graph of a quadratic polynomial is a U-shaped curve. We have already seen that in the previous example. The graph looked something like this, right? And it intersected the x-axis at 2 points. Let's call this A and A dash. So A and A dash were the 2 points where this curve intersected the x-axis, and these 2 points were called the zeros or the roots of that quadratic polynomial. But the graph need not always be like a upward facing U. It can also be a downward facing U. For example, a graph can also be like that. So we have 2 points A and A dash, and it is intersecting the x-axis at 2 different points. In a different case, the parabola can intersect the x-axis at only 1 point, as seen here or over here. In the upward facing U, it is A, and in the downward facing view, we call it A dash. So it is intersecting the x-axis at only 1 point. So in this case, the quadratic polynomial has only 1 zero or a 1 root. Here we had 2 zeros. Here we have only 1 zero or root. And finally, in the third case, the parabola need not even intersect the x-axis at all. A parabola can be of this form, and it will never intersect the x-axis. So in this case, the quadratic polynomial doesn't have any zero or roots. So in the case of a quadratic polynomial, it can have 0, 1 or 2 roots or zeros. So this is a very important thing to note. So a quadratic polynomial is a polynomial with degree 2, and its roots could be 0, 1 or 2, but it will never be greater than 2. In the next lesson,